Hello guys, Kieran here for my first ever brackets on this channel video on Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, the latest installation of the Total Extreme Wrestling series from Grey Dog Software with the developer Adam Ryland. Game came out about 2 days ago. I think I'll post this on the same day as I'm recording, so 2 days ago. Brand new game. The beta's been out for about a month, so hopefully people are familiar with the game, because I won't be doing like a tutorial or anything unless people request it. Not in this video. I'm just going to be explaining who I will be starting off with. So I will be starting off with the Canadian Wrestling Alliance, who are the big Canadian promotion basically in the game, because you've got your big areas: America, Canada. I think I'm about to show you on the screen. There we are. America, UK, Canada, Europe, Australia, Mexico, Japan, and India is a new one that they have added. I already have the game loaded. I'm just doing this so I can show you the nice little graphic that comes up at the start of this year's game. So like I said, this won't be a tutorial or really like a full in-depth view to the promotion. So this is more for people that already are aware of the Cornellverse, which is the database that comes with the game. So it's a made database. I was about to explain here better than I ever could. Fictional game world, default database named after one of the famous characters. So the bigger companies in the USA, you've basically got WWE, which is USPW, and two others. I love playing as these three, but I've already got some private saves, which is why I've decided to go with this one. And another reason is because it's brand new. So if you are familiar with Total Extreme Wrestling, you'll know in 2016 there was two relatively big companies, medium-sized companies, CGC and Northern Border. As you can see where these X's gone, they've merged to make the Canadian Wrestling Alliance. So it's brand new, and that's another reason why I went for them, because it's a bit of a breath of fresh air for the game finally. I won't go through the other bits. You can pause the video and see this if you want, but I'm sure most of you will have the game, so I will delete that and start CWA YouTube. I'm Adrian Garcia, who is the default head booker. Fun fact, we're on Tuesday because I already recorded this and then realised my recording software, if I went on another screen, like roster for example, you guys wouldn't see that, so I recorded 12 minutes of commentary for no reason. So this video will probably be much shorter than the original that I had, just because I can't be bothered to say everything again. This is the UI, a lot better than the beta. The beta, all these buttons on the right were crammed together. A bit better now. I was already used to it anyway, because it's heavily based off another Grey Dog Software game, World of Mixed Martial Arts 5. So I was pretty fine with everything, but it does look nicer, so whatever. So CWA, great roster, everything is different. All you need to know is two famous wrestling families, the Stones and the Colts. I don't think they're ever at war, but they were always against each other. They've now come together to make a super company, and the whole premise is now, because they were always the figureheads, younger talents. For example, world champion Christian Price, he's being pushed to the starlight now at 35. Cameron Vesey, 32, he's a world champion or a main eventer, as you can see via the perception system, which is brand new for this game, but I'm familiar with it because of Mixed Martial Arts, the game. Major star, very popular in Canada. Aaron Knight, formerly known as Ian Identity, I think in the other game, I'd be able to see via the Alter Ego system, which I have lost because they have changed a lot. And this is fucking awkward. Where is it? It's definitely on this screen. However, I can't find it, and I can't be bothered to. So I will... Nah, I saw it. Although it doesn't look like it shows up, so I've been screwed over by the game. He definitely had a different name. Anyway, there it is. It says there. Ian Identity. So he's a former world champion with the CWA and the CGC, almost a year reign. So like I said, they're really, really pushing a lot of the younger guys to the forefront. You've got the Dynamite Express, who are the tag champs, and another reason why I went for them as a series, they have a really good women's division. So that's what I wanted for my series, because I really enjoy booking the women, like WWE with their Revolution. I want to book it better So USPW have one as well, but like I said, I've got a private save. So I'm not going to drag on the introduction for that long. Basics with CWA, maybe if you don't know, because obviously they're brand new to the game. You got a world champ, Christian Price. You can see the company's only been active since Jan 2018, so 2 years. Christian Price, the champ, world tag champs, Dynamite Express, basically the revival in my head. Obviously, they're not based off anybody, but in my head, they are the revival. Television champ, Mr. Impact, formerly known as Hugh Ankery. I don't really like the television title that much on this game. Like, I'm glad WWE don't have one. I'll go with it because I don't like to change things, like, for the first year at least, like, within the game, because it was set up that way for a reason. And a really prestigious women's title, well, it's going to be, as I can see, Brooke Tyler held the title for 14 months. So they got a tag team Grand Prix. It was a reboot of the North of Border one, so this is meant to be really prestigious as well. Basically, if you win this, you get a tag title shot. You probably win the tag titles, and I'll probably stick with that. The game offers default storylines, which I again will stick with. I like to stick with what the game gives me, so nobody's getting fired, even though we have 56 wrestlers, which is a lot, especially for a 90-minute TV show. So if I show you guys the events, we hold basically a pay-per-view every month and a TV show every Wednesday. I already did change it. Like I said, I recorded the video before. It was 90 minutes, upped it to 2 hours. I'll probably need more than 2 hours, or I'll have to make use of the pre-show a lot. But I guess I could do that. So that's the only thing I've changed. I don't like changing things like that, but you kind of got to. So, like I said, default storylines, but you'll see that in the next episode, which I think I'm going to end this one here. Just show you the only goals briefly. Can't fall into debt. Vesey and Knight, two of our big main eventers, keep them above a certain popularity level. Cool. Gain popularity. Cool. And don't hire Daredevil's impactful law enforcement problems. Like I said, I don't really plan on hiring anyone for the first year at least, because I just want to stick with the 56 and see what we can do. I will cut to next Wednesday for the next episode. I'll be trying out 2 different booking styles just because it's hard for me to know right now. So I'll either, for the first show, I'll have booked it all beforehand and show you guys like the results. And in the second show, maybe the one after that, I'll show you guys the booking process and see which one, because it might take a while for me to book. So I don't want to show you guys 30 minutes of me trying to make a good show, etc. Where I can just show you the results. So we'll try out 2 different ways, and then we'll know the best one. So I will see you for Championship Wrestling, 2-hour TV show. You'll get to know the storylines. I'll probably make a lot more. Definitely a lot more, because I don't think all the main eventers are used. Alright, so I'll see you guys for the next episode. Take care.